Welcome friends to another video, welcome to another review. This time around I'm going to talk about the house of Acqua di Parma. This is from the Blue Mediterraneo collection, Cipresso di Toscana. This is a very curious, very interesting fragrance if you ask me, mainly because of the composition, which is very rich in elements. And we have in the top notes rosemary, basil, grapefruit, sage and petitgrain. In the middle of this fragrance we have pine tree, lavender, coriander, cardamom, jasmine and lily of the valley. And in the base notes we have cypress, silver pine, vetiver, cedar, oak moss and patchouli. So quite the rich composition. Does this mean that you're going to feel every single element on your skin? No, you won't. It depends on your skin, it depends on your skin's chemistry. But if you love aromatic fougere fragrances, if you love barbershop type of fragrances, this is a fragrance that you need to have in your collection. It won't be everyone's cup of tea, mainly because it features a classic vibe, if you want. It brings to the table a classic vibe specific to the macho period of men's perfumery. But I do enjoy my barbershop fragrances, therefore I do enjoy Cipresso di Toscana. The main accords in this fragrance are lavender and pine tree, combined with some aromatics, mainly with basil and rosemary. Also you get some sage and just a little bit, at least on my skin, of citruses, mainly grapefruit and petitgrain. I don't really get the cardamom and the coriander in this combination, which is very curious to me, but I don't also get a lot from the florals, jasmine and lily of the valley. So to me this is a woody aromatic type of fragrance, to be honest, but I do enjoy it. I really like it. The lavender is very present right from the beginning and it stays up until the end of the life of this fragrance on my skin. Also the cypress combined with all the other woody accords, especially with the pine tree, and you get two different notes of pine in this fragrance. Also you get cedar, you get vetiver, you get patchouli, you also have oak moss, which is a ever-present element in this type of fragrances. I really enjoy wearing this one. This is a fragrance for moderate to high temperatures, so it's best suited for spring, summer and fall. But to be honest with you, you can wear this one whenever you want, however you want, whenever you feel like wearing a fragrance like this. Being an Acqua di Parma, this is a very natural smelling fragrance, so the ingredients are very high quality. This is a niche house for those of you who don't know this thing. And in terms of performance, I have no issues related to how Cipresso di Toscana performs on my skin. I usually get about 10 hours of longevity. Projection wise, I would say it's moderate, and the sillage is also moderate at best, but it doesn't bother me. You can always reapply if that's your thing, so no problems in terms of performance. In terms of when to wear this fragrance, I would say that this is more of a semi-formal to formal type of events. It's a fragrance that works well with office environments, if you work in this type of scenario, and also to let's say business meetings, business dinners and whatnot. I wouldn't wear this one casually. It doesn't feel that it's best suited for casual wear. It's a bit more classy compared with other fragrances from this genre that you can find on the market. Therefore, this is a bit more mature. It's a more mature type of fragrance for a more mature nose, more mature person. I would say 30, 35 and above would be the group age for Cipresso di Toscana. This doesn't mean that the younger crowds could not wear and in the end fall in love with this fragrance, but most certainly they will not enjoy it from their first wearing. This is a really, really high class, high quality fragrance, especially if you love barbershop fragrances, especially if you love lavender in your fragrances, and especially if you like woody fragrances. Cipresso di Toscana is a fragrance that I highly recommend, but as always, I highly recommend that you buy samples, decants or whatnot, wear it a couple of times on your skin to see how it performs, to see how it smells, to see what the main accords on your skin are according to your skin's chemistry, and only afterwards go ahead and purchase a full bottle. Prices for this house are acceptable. We are talking about still a niche house, but they are quite acceptable in my book. Therefore, I highly encourage you to test the house and test all their fragrances, not only the ones from the Blue Mediterraneo lineup. This is a lineup made specifically for aromatherapy. So if you are into aromatherapy, you really need to have these fragrances in your collection, the whole Blue Mediterraneo lineup. And also I highly encourage you to test out Guerlain's Acqua Allegoria lineup, because they are doing something very similar to Acqua di Parma. This is it. Thank you for watching. As always, my friends, be safe, be good, and always remember, smell good, feel good. From the heart of the nature, I salute you. Peace.